I'm proud to tell you that this video is going to be brought to you by Gfuel, and by using my affiliate link in the pinned comment and in the description box, you'll not only be helping support the channel since it's a affiliate link. I do get a small commission for each sale that's made, so I don't get anything unless you guys purchase it. However, you'll also be able to get some really cool anime themed merchandise as well as energy tubs and different energy formulas. I personally use Gfuel a lot, and when it comes to anime, there's a plethora of different anime to choose from. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, My Hero Academia, Mobile Suit Gundam, Attack on Titan, and so many other series are available on the website in the form of energy formulas packed with all the vitamins that you need and just enough caffeine to get you going for your day. Right now, Gfuel is running a 25th anniversary campaign for Neopets. Step into the magical world of Neopets and celebrate 25 years of adventure, friendship, and fun with Neopets' 25th anniversary Gfuel Golden Berry Energy Tub. You are not going to be disappointed in the flavor with this one. Absolutely worth every penny for it. I mean, come on, it's called the Great Golden Slushy. Scoutmaster Jigen definitely approves of this one. Which, most importantly, this cannot be understated. Unlike a lot of energy products that are out there, there is no crash and there is zero sugar. Two really huge selling points of why I personally support Gfuel. In typical anime fashion, I am going to need you guys to send me your energy by clicking the affiliate link in the description and in the pinned comment. And when you do so, make sure to use my promo code KAGE to get yourself a discount. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explain here, bringing you guys another Boruto 2 Blue Vortex discussion. Today, I want to talk to you guys about why the start of the Saiyan Village arc in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, which is a reminder that's not the official arc name, is setting the stage for Boruto to make major inroads with his sensei Konohamru, who, based on what we've seen in the official teaser for the upcoming manga chapter, appears to be alone, which is why in today's newest Naruto Explain video, I wanted to talk to you guys about why Boruto and Konohamru versus Matsuri is a much more important battle narratively than you guys have ever given thought to, especially if you're someone who wants Konohamru to become Hokage one day. As a reminder, the digital cover for V-Jump magazine did leak out on Friday, and the official chapter drops on the 20th, but when the digital cover leaks out on the weekend, it becomes harder to get full spoilers, so more likely than not, full spoilers will be out tomorrow, and when that happens, I'll have the spoiler video for you guys as usual, and the review will be up either on the 20th or the 21st, depending on how soon we get the leaks, since the editor who does those chapter reviews for me typically needs 48 hours to get the quality of the reviews you guys have been seeing. As always, I thank you guys in advance for your understanding as well as the support. You guys have shown the reviews, because that was a huge leap of faith to start paying that much money to get those reviews done. So with the maintenance out of the way for the new viewers, let's take a jump back into today's topic. So the curious case of Konohamru, it gets even stranger when you consider the possibility that he's gone to the Land of Wind alone to begin working with the Sand Village to rescue Gaara and provide support during this time of need for them. On one hand, it makes complete sense. The alliance between the Sand Village and the Leaf Village, it predates the Shinobi Alliance itself. It was one of the first and the most underrated thing that Tsunade did as Hokage, so it stands to reason that Konoha would be the first village that they reach out to. Even if Konoha wasn't the one with the PhD in all things Otsutsuki clan related, Konoha would very likely be the first person they talk to, just based on the lore that we have in universe. However, the reaction of many, including myself, at first was, bruh, sending Konohamru down to the Land of Wind, that's like a war crime. At this point, you want my village to be taken down. That's how you would take it. Imagine you're getting your country invaded and you ask your allies for help, and the most they send you is a message of thoughts and prayers and a good luck charm. That's how many people view Konohamru being sent to the Sand Village to provide backup. I personally think we're not giving the narrative enough credit here when it comes to what it's setting up. The immediate thought to focus on the impact of Konohamru versus Matsuri, that's what most of us jump to, like, oh man, this is gonna happen. And make no mistake, that is a huge factor of Konohamru being there. That fight is coming. We knew Konohamru was going to face her at some point because she identified him as the target she wanted to get her hands on, and she wanted to swallow every inch of him when she devours him. But there's more to it than just expecting them to mix it up. For Konohamru, this is a legacy-defining moment for his character in Two Blue Vortex, or rather, this is a potential legacy-defining moment, and it is also a chance to add another pillar to the road that Boruto will travel to prove his innocence of the crimes that Kawaki has accused him of committing, which is the murder of Naruto and Hinata, both of whom are still alive, but few people in universe know the truth that Kawaki's lying about this, and all of them have their memories altered, believing that Kawaki's Naruto's kid. From a legacy aspect, Konohamru in universe, he is recognized as an elite Jonin from the Hidden Leaf Village, despite all the memes that people have brought up on social media. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it on this thumbnail. In universe, we know that he's been acknowledged for his talents as an adult from the Boruto databases in the physical volumes of Boruto Part 1's manga, to even the light novels where Sasuke has acknowledged him as a skilled shinobi who has earned his respect for his power. Which, as we know, Sasuke does not give out praise lightly. If he says you've earned something, then you've earned it. And if he hears you say something stupid, he has no problems calling you on that either. Like the way he called Naruto the same loser idiot he's always been in front of everyone during the Amato interrogation, despite Naruto being the Hokage and Sasuke's own pardon being at the discretion of the Hokage. Which at that point, the man he just insulted could have easily said, "You go back to jail." Sasuke is a very blunt character. The issue at Konohamru is that you had fans who they wanted him to be something more than he was ever intended to be in terms of how he was used in the Naruto manga, which is outside of the moment he stunned a pain. Not destroyed it, he just stunned it. Konohamru was primarily used as one of the comedic relief characters in the manga, one of the most comedically used characters in the manga at that. When you look at the support characters, there were signs that he would develop into something, mainly that Rasengan scene, but when you throw out all the filler from Naruto Shippuden and you look at what his character has been regulated to being, things like Konohamru versus Tamari and Naruto versus Konohamru at the Chunin exams, none of that stuff happened in the manga, so it goes in the trash. Yet the tone and the atmosphere of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, it has changed everything moving forward. We are now in an era where, as a shinobi, the only option that you have right now living in this PNE, which I like to refer to as being the post-Naruto era, is to dig in deep and past your limits. There is no more staying stagnant and growing at your leisure anymore. Not after the end of Boruto Part 1. The break glass in case of emergency to press the Naruto button, that's gone. The we can call Sasuke button, you can't press that anymore. Sasuke is a rogue ninja. We've seen it in how he was smart enough to take the only change in chakra nature shape jutsu that can counter Chidori effectively and add the opposite change in chakra nature to strengthen the jutsu, because he knew catching Sasuke in power, it was going to be a tall task. Yet he worked with what he had. Now, by being in the Sand Village, he has a chance to offer assistance to another village that has just lost his Kage. He has a chance to start racking up the accolades that he needs to one day become Hokage. A dream of his, you know, he hasn't given up on. Being Hokage has never been solely about who is the strongest ninja in the village. That's what a lot of fans focus on, but that's not what is required. We learn as much in the Naruto manga when we see what the feudal lords look for when it comes to Hokage position. Power is at the top of the list, sure, but the list doesn't stop there. Power, virtue, age, who is the sensei of the candidate, and who is the teacher of their teacher. All those things, they get factored in. In terms of age, Hiruzen was made Hokage off of a wartime decision, but Minato was made Hokage at the age of 23. He was the youngest to ever become Hokage, and it was due to how much work he put in as far as the recognition that he earned as a Jonin that allowed him to overcome that. Even Kakashi at the age of 31 was also considered to be too young for the Hokage position. Konohamru right now is older than both of them. Konohamru right now is 32 years old, just a year older than Kakashi when he was first considered for the Hokage position, and almost a full decade older than Minato when Minato became Hokage. Konohamru has the name recognition as being a member of the Sarutobi clan, a clan acknowledged by Madara, and he has the name recognition of being the grandson of the third Hokage, which, for as much as people hate hearing it, nepotism does play a role in this position. 3 of the 7 Hokage, they are directly related to Shinju from Hashirama, Tobirama, and Tsunade. Naruto is distantly related on his mother's side. Minato, Hiruzen, and Kakashi, they can all trace their sensei tree back to a Shinju. All of that stuff matters. It gets factored in. The main thing that Konohamaru's missing in universe is the accolades. Nobody in universe talks about him stunning a pain. That's something that only all 20 of the Konohamaru fans still holding on to something that happened 15 years ago in the manga. That's the only thing those are the only people that talk about that. Konohamaru is considered a genius by Naruto and by Shikamaru. He's gone out on missions to disrupt proxy wars according to the anime, but this is his greatest test. Can he help bring stability when the Sand Village is in crisis? This is the moment for someone who wishes to become Hokage, and a battle with Matsuri is just the icing on the cake, which that brings us to Boruto. Right now, Konohamaru is basically in Boruto's backyard. Kawaki chased Boruto out the Hidden Leaf Village, and he's been out in the desert living in caves like he was Osama bin Laden after 9/11. At some point, Konohamaru, Boruto, and Matsuri, they are going to cross paths. Does Boruto step in when seeing that Konohamaru can't bring himself to fully fight Matsuri because she looks like Moegi? Which, as you can see on the thumbnail, we definitely memed that scene. Or does he step in when he sees that Konohamaru does have the resolve to fight her, but not the power? Because if that's the case, he's not going to sit by and allow his sensei to be eaten. He's not going to allow it to happen in either scenario. That makes for a very interesting save here, because on Konohamaru's end, there is no love lost between himself and Boruto. We saw it in the last 2 chapters. Konohamaru hates Boruto because of omnipotence. He still blames him for the death of Naruto and the attempted murders of his students. Sarada, who is his student, and he thinks that Kawaki's his student. Konohamaru literally told the man, coming back to Konoha, it changes nothing. Helping us right now, it changes nothing. He, for all intents and purposes, is ready for whatever smoke that comes from being in Boruto's vicinity. Because the moment he gets a chance to, he is going to slap those cuffs on the Boruto, or he's going to ask Boruto, give me an excuse to kill you if you continue to resist. Yet, look at what Boruto has done after being arrested, after helping Konoha fight Hidari. He's given all the info he needs for Konoha to defend itself, to prepare for their incoming enemy, and to help them inform their allies. He's got handcuffs off of him, yet he never tried to attack anyone after he got the handcuffs removed. He just said, I'll continue to give you guys info as you need it, as I determine you need it. And then he teleported out the interrogation room. He grabbed his drip, he grabbed his sword, and then he dipped out of there without harming anyone. Boruto, if he were truly the monster that people say that he is, that Konohamaru believes that he is, he would have just broken his foot off into Konohamaru's ass, and he would have sent him to Ninja Heaven, where Konohamaru would be looking around for the third Hokage, completely shocked he doesn't see his grandfather, not realizing that the gatekeeper to Ninja Heaven hated Hiruzen for dropping money off to a toddler Naruto, and telling him, you go figure this stuff out yourself, kid. I got kunoichis waiting for me back at the Hokage office, waiting to test out my secret ninja art. Instead, Boruto, he didn't choose violence. He could have, he should have, but he didn't. He chose peace. And that is something that cannot and must not go underappreciated, which I think is another run-in with Boruto. That's going to make Konohamaru start asking some important questions that are almost as important as asking, why haven't you already clicked here for this Naruto Explained video on the left that breaks down how strong Konohamaru was at the end of part 1? Or why haven't you clicked here to check out the newest Anime Explained video, where on my other channel I talk about series that aren't Naruto?